Eden Season 3.
Federure thu thearton helvonum. Si fin namri halgod, tobe come fin rice, je urde fin willa, on eordan swaswa on helvonum.
So they have a big sword, shapeshift, and also summon pets. What on earth is going on here with occultists? Well, firstly, good question, and secondly, quite a lot is going on. Let's break it down. Shapeshifting. Occultists have 3 baseline forms they can swap between. Decrepit form increases health regen significantly, gives you 10% magic damage and a reactive disease proc. Chthonic form aids you to melee. It gives health, AF, parry, magic resistances, and weapon skill. However, it blocks pets and stops you using certain other spells. Spirit form converts damage taken into power. It increases power regen and, most importantly, unlocks extra abilities on your pets. So simplistically, we have magic damage form, melee damage form, and pet form. Switching between these forms is instant, however has a 20-second cooldown and 20% power cost. Switching to chthonic form will kill any pets that you currently have, so some form switches will have additional cost associated with it, especially when the class doesn't have quick cast, so getting your pet back up can be tricky. Let's talk about those pets, which are found in the baseline Death Servant line. These receive extra abilities when in the spirit form. You have a tank pet, upgraded with an AEDD proc, melee DPS pet, upgraded with a rear stun, charge and double hits. Caster pet with a snare nuke, upgraded with a matter debuff dot and disease. Healer pet, upgraded with cure poison, disease, as well as cure res sickness and nearsight for the occultist. And finally a crowd control pet that has mez, upgraded to AE mez, AE dex quick debuff and instant self nearsight cure. We are not done yet. How about the actual spec lines? There's 2 magic, 1 melee. Let's start with Painworking, which is the melee spec. Painworking naturally uses the chthonic form and turns the occultist into a hybrid, which plays similarly to a Veilwalker or a melee Thane. All of the melee damage done is cold and based upon your acuity stat. Painworking is pretty much locked into a 6.0 speed weapon that you summon, so without celerity swings are very slow. The positional styles are powerful with procs that stun, disease, heal debuff and cold debuff, however their anytime is a weak. Basically keep occultists in front of you. Deathsight spec is probably better suited to Zerg warfare with PBA AoE and a very powerful AE dot. Death Servant has a nasty 50% snare nuke alongside a bolt and a pet fear. This is probably the caster spec that will be used in 8v8 and anytime single target DPS is required. The final thing to know about occultists is that bleed and disease is essential for disabling their powerful HP regen. Don't get caught out in Season 3.